All right, so we've gone over how to prep the steel if you don't have surface ground steel. And the reason I get pre-surface ground steel is because it saves me a lot of time. It is a little bit more expensive, but I make quite a few knives and I don't want to spend all day at the surface grinder or at the flat platen, and so that's the reason why I get it. So now that you know how to do that, and you get your steel prepped, I take it down to about 400 grit and make sure it's nice and smooth and nice and flat. Now, like I mentioned earlier, you can take this and you can transfer it to a piece of cardboard and you can trace it off, or you can attach this, you can glue it down and you can put a marker tracing around there, or you can use dykem steel blue layout fluid. And this, what we'll do is we'll spray this bar and then we'll remove this, and then we'll have an outline of where we need to cut and grind to. Now this is Elmer's multi-purpose spray adhesive. This is a repositionable adhesive, so whenever you spray something and you attach it to something, it can be easily removed. So it's not going to go in and permanently attach this little paper template to the steel like other glues would. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go in and kind of watch your background, make sure you're not spraying other stuff behind it that doesn't need to be sprayed. And I'm just going to go in and I'm going to lay it out right here like so. Okay, make sure it's nice and flat. Like I said, we can come in with a marker and we can trace all that around. Excuse me. Or we can come in with some dykem. Like so. Okay. Now, one thing is we need to know where we're going to put our drill marks, where we're going to drill this thing. And I could have done it before the dykem or after. I can still see the holes, but I have my drills, my pins drawn in where they're going to be. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in. I'm going to use that spring-loaded center punch. You can get that from Lowe's or Home Depot. And I'm just going to mark where my drills need to go, where my pins need to go, where I need to drill. Okay. So that's marking on the steel. That's actually putting a dent in there where that needs to be. Okay. So we'll give this a few minutes to dry, and then we will go ahead and start profiling this blade.